Taxes. You may have heard of them, you may have paid them, and you may have questioned why you do so. But do you really know their importance and how they are applicable to your community and everyday life? By definition, taxes are a compulsory contribution to state revenue. They are paid in accordance with your income annually, and they contribute to society in many ways and are part of everybody's daily lives. So, how do taxes contribute to urban areas in our society? Let's take a look.
Because of taxes, I can utilise parks and recreational services in my local area.
Australian taxes help to pay for the maintenance and production of parks, so that children, pets and adults alike can enjoy the beautiful Australian weather in their local community. In the city of Perth, there are 10 larger parklands and reserves and several smaller gardens within the city, not including the large number of recreational parks in suburban areas. Parks are built with the funding that stems from the payment of taxes, which aid in the installation of amenities such as shade structures, barbecues and picnic tables, and upgrade playgrounds in a variety of parks and reserves, which benefits local citizens and families. Not all of the revenue needed for a park comes from taxes. Some come from the construction fees and municipal charges, and from usage fees. But without taxes, there would not be sufficient funds to produce all parks all over the town.
Because of taxes, I have access to local libraries for both recreational and educational purposes. In one financial year, approximately $22.7 billion was spent on the production and maintenance of general public services. An example of one of those public services includes libraries. A library is a public service that is accessible to the general public and is usually funded from public sources such as taxes. Libraries are imperative to local communities as they provide both recreational and educational purposes. This local service is provided for your enjoyment, but without the payment of taxes, these facilities would not have been implemented by the government.
Because of taxes, I can travel to and from various destinations in a direct, safe and efficient manner.
Roads make a crucial contribution to economic development and growth, and also come with important social benefits. They are of vital importance in order to make a nation grow and develop. They are a way to travel from place to place and provide access to employment, social, health and education services. They help to transport goods to various businesses and also provide a method of transport for emergency services. Taxes provide the vital funds needed to pay for the production and maintenance of these roads. Without sufficient funding for roads, there would be no access to remote places, nor would travelling be as simplistic and efficient as it is today.
Because of taxes, our government can provide educational services to provide the workforce of tomorrow.
The taxes you pay today fund the workforce of tomorrow. Approximately $33.7 billion is spent on education services all around Australia. Education is crucial, and it's because of taxpayers that sufficient funding is obtained to supply educational services in all areas around Australia. Taxes are the building blocks of our society. Without them, funding for education is minimal, therefore our nation's workforce will be small in numbers. Without the workforce, taxes cannot be paid. This cycle is imperative and it sustains our nation's economy.
Because of taxes, I can enjoy my retirement without worrying about debt or financial instability.
Taxation means that our parents and grandparents can enjoy a comfortable, supported retirement, even after leaving the workforce. Taxes provide funds to support struggling families or retired pensioners in times of need. For a single parent with dependent children, the pension pays a maximum of $137 fortnightly. The normal rate for an age pension, which anyone can apply for above the age of 67, is $843 per person fortnightly. This money can help to pay for necessary goods and services that they usually could not afford as they are no longer employed.
Taxes play a completely contrasting role in rural aspects of society. They still fund standard procedures and services, but also have other functions in their local community. Majority of people that inhabit cities or suburban areas have little to no understanding of what occurs outside of their busy city. But how do taxes contribute to aspects of society in rural areas? Let's take a look. Because of taxes, my small and remote business can both flourish and support our nation's economy. Taxes fund the growth of local businesses. Because of them, our economy receives vital injections that assist the circular flow of income. More businesses are now eligible for most small business tax concessions, which helps to develop small businesses and companies. From July 1, 2016, a range of small business tax concessions became available to all businesses with turnover less than $10 million, but previously the turnover threshold was only $2 million. This means that over time, more and more businesses will be helped by taxes. In rural areas, business is not as easily accessible, meaning the threshold benefits businesses in less populated areas. Because of taxes, I can get much needed food and water to sustain my crops and livestock in times of drought. In some rural areas of Australia, temperatures can reach up to 48 degrees, drying up water supplies and leaving farmers with little to no financial support to aid them and their crops and livestock. In 2018, the Australian government announced it would provide $30 million to family and farming businesses affected by drought. Supply programs such as the Community Water Supply Program can assist rural communities to set up, improve community water supplies to meet emergency water needs and limit their usage to conserve water. Taxes help to fund these programs and bring produce from farm to family.
Because of taxes, I have backup funds to sustain my farming business in times of need.
Taxes benefit struggling farmers by financially supporting them in times of crisis to sustain their business. Funds such as the Farm Household Allowance stem from taxes and government funding and provide farmers with the funds and finances they need, as well as income support for up to 4 years. This provides them with time to improve their circumstances. The Farm Household Allowance also provides eligible farmers and their partners experiencing financial hardship with assistance through planning and training for long-term financial improvements. You can receive a fortnightly payment, allowances to help you with expenses like rent, phone and medicine, as well as other forms of financial support. Assisting our farmers is extremely important for not only their business and well-being, but for the development of our economy. Without the payment of taxes, financial support for farmers would not be possible.